What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Inside Post, our NFL edition. Here we are giving you our Week 4 best bets and picks for each game and our spot plays for anytime touchdown scores for Sunday, October 1st. Make sure to hit that like. Thanks for subscribing.
Today we are doing our NFL Picks Street 2023 Week 4, and first off, Sunday, October the 1, we have Arizona Falcons.
That's Atlanta.
Atlanta Falcons and Jaguars. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
You got the Falcons?
Yep.
All right. I don't have my spreads up. What we got? You got those pulled up?
Looks like Jacksonville -3.
Ooh, I don't know. They are playing terrible. Absolutely.
Yeah, and Atlanta is actually they're a decent team. So I think the Falcons win this.
You're going money line?
And I think Falcons money line, because I think that the Jacksonville's defense is what's costing them games, really. And Atlanta's time of possession on this, I think they're just going to run. They're going to have 2-1 time of possession. They're going to have, they'll be able to run the ball as much as what they do. They'll have the ball the whole game. So,
yeah. What's their plus? Are they a positive right now?
Let's see. I have ESPN pulled up. So right now it's got Jacksonville at 52.2% according to their analytics thing. I don't have the
actual ones yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Jacksonville.
They I think that their defense is so bad that their offense is constantly having to play from behind. They're just not able to get in any rhythm. And and the one game they won was against the Colts. I think they scored first, if I remember right. And then they were able to kind of dictate the flow of the game after that. But these other games, they're falling behind early, and then that's it.
Yeah. What we got next? No, go ahead. Miami,
Buffalo, Miami.
Huh. That's weird. Why are you picking Miami?
I can't imagine why.
Oh, I can't even show it off. What the heck?
There he is.
There it is.
The 70-pointers.
Jeez.
Too good.
How many points are they going to score?
Let's say 42.
42. Where we go?
What's 42?
6 touchdowns for that 42. I think Buffalo's favored in this game too. Weirdly.
I think it's in Buffalo.
2 or 3 maybe?
2.5 is what it's showing right now. Caesar Sportsbook.
I don't even. I'm going fish.
I agree.
I don't know. You score 70 points.
What does it
what? They're playing the best football right now of anyone. Outside
Their
the Niners.
offense is just stupid. So Mostert has 6 touchdowns already. Hill's got 4. Tua has already got 8. He's granted, it's kind of lopsided because of last week, but
yeah.
I mean, their offense is just stupid. And granted, the Bills' defense is decent. It's above average, but I don't know. I just don't see anybody stopping them.
Yeah, I think their defense is. I don't know. I don't think their defense is going to be able to go. I don't think they can stop it. I think they get Waddle back, and now you have 2 running backs that you have to account for. The Chain or a Chaney or whatever that guy was last. He went
Sean,
off.
I think is how he said it. He actually wants it pronounced or something.
Who you want? Who's scoring? No, between Miami and Buffalo, who you want to score, or who's going to score a touchdown?
I think that for me,
You going most,
Waddle, and Hill.
Dang, 3 touchdowns. Mostert,
Yeah, 3.
Waddle, Hill.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How many touchdowns do you think Hill scores this week, Ryan?
I'd say 4. Or 1.
I wish I would have bet David. If I would have bet David Montgomery to score 3 last night, I'd be a rich man.
No kidding. Yeah, he went stupid also.
Yeah.
So you got Buffalo. You going Miami?
I'm going Miami.
There it
I think
is.
it'll be a good game, but I think Miami's going to get it done. That's probably game of the week.
Because it's a rematch.
Yeah, they're
Division rivals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the playoffs, right?
Yep.
All right, hit us up with our next one.
Okay. Broncos versus Bears.
This is
do
the
we even
shittiest game
have
of the
to,
year.
Put this. Yeah. Do we even have to put this on TV? Come on.
I have
somehow they'll both find a way to lose.
Yeah, it'll be a tie.
Yeah.
I don't even have a clue.
I think Denver wins it.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's so
they
much
scored
crap
like
right
I
now.
think 17. They scored I think it was 17 points against Miami in the first half last week. They can score. They've got the potential to score. I mean, Chicago. Justin Fields is terrible.
The city of Chicago is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing.
I can't believe that they have they literally they are what we thought Arizona was going to be this year.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like,
and here,
everyone thought that they were going to be the one that had no hope. Like, let's just get this year over with. And instead, Chicago's sitting here with, they had the first round pick, or they had the first overall pick, and they traded it away.
I will take Justin Fields to score a touchdown though. If Miami can run the ball on them as much as they ran the ball on them, he should be able to scramble for a 20-yarder and score a touchdown.
He should.
Did you pick? Who you got?
I don't know.
I know it's a tough, terrible one. You sitting this one out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a tough one to pick.
Good call, buddy.
Yeah. What we got next?
We got Baltimore Ravens versus Cleveland Browns.
Brownies. Who you taking? The Ravens or the Browns? We get frozen? Nope. We're back. Hurry up.
Bolts.
You going with the Ravens?
Bolts. They're called bolts.
Baltimore.
Bolts.
All
They
right.
go super fast. They're bolts.
I'm taking the Ravens too. I don't think they lose 2 in a row. Even though the Browns defense is legit.
Legit.
No, but if they
Like
tried to
weirdly
years or something.
legit. So I don't.
I'm going Cleveland.
It's
I
tough.
hate to say it, but I think that, Indianapolis defense isn't terrible, but they're not great. They're not Cleveland's. And they gave them fits last week. So I think that Cleveland, I think they tear them up. And I think that they're going to be able to do a better job of taking away Lamar's ability to scramble with just the speed they have on the edges. It's a lot better than what Indianapolis has and Cincinnati even. So
Here's the next one. Good game. Bengals and the Titans. Who you got? Bengals and the Titans. Who you taking?
I'm taking the T's.
You're gonna go with the Titans?
Yeah.
what happened to you, dude?
Alex is gonna kick you
Okay,
off.
then Bengals.
Yeah, don't stick with your guts, buddy.
No kidding. Oh, geez. Oh,
Oh my.
what just happened there?
Yeah.
I'm going. I got Bengals.
Yeah, who did?
I think they cover too.
I think
It's like
they
2.5.
beat the shit out of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't.
I think so. Titans' pass defense is terrible, and you started to see it in the second half a little bit with Cincinnati, where Burrow's starting to make those 10 greater than 10-yard passes, and when he's doing that, T. Higgins dropped like 4 passes that would have been 20-yard receptions against the Rams.
Yeah.
He normally isn't going to do that, so he catches half the balls he's supposed to catch. And Jamar does what Jamar does, and they'll torch him if as long as Joe Burrow's able to keep getting the ball out fast like he has been.
Yeah, and I think they held the Kyron Williams.
Yep.
For the Rams. I mean, they held him in check for the rushing and stuff. So I think that Derrick Henry's struggling this year. So what else are the Titans going to do? They can't rely on Matt Tannehill. Like, holy shit. So I don't know what else.
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
and I will say that looking at how well Cincinnati schemed against LA as far as pass rush, it's like, you got DJ Reader stopping the run, and then Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard were just an absolute nuisance to Matt Stafford on Monday night. So I think that they handle him pretty handedly. Get back to 500, start the season.
Exactly. All right, we got the Rams and the Colts. Who we got?
LA Rams and TD. I'm like Puka Nakua.
You got
No.
Puka?
What?
Puka.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I think you said it right.
Puka Nakua.
Yeah. I don't know who if we know who's quarterbacking yet. What the heck?
Let me look
back. But I don't know. I think it's the end of the road for the Rams. They just looked a little exposed. The Bengals, I think, did a really good job, like you said, on defense. Really,
they schemed the shit out of them.
And I mean, the Colts defense, not bad. They held Lamar in check.
It looks like Richardson's playing too.
I would take the Colts even if Minshew's playing. Honestly, I mean,
I agree.
He ran out of the end zone.
I've been saying it since week 1, Corey. Colts are a playoff team.
But yeah,
I'm all in on the bandwagon. I think they handle the Rams pretty well. And whatever, like, my safe bet of the week is Pittman's receptions, like total receptions, over whatever the line set at. Take it over, because I don't know what he's at now, but I think he had 9 receptions last week, and if I remember correctly, he was 4th overall in total receptions in the league. He's catching the ball a million times a game.
That's good.
He's not getting a ton of. He's only got 230 yards, but he's got 25 receptions through 3 games. So, yeah.
We got the Bucks and the Saints. Who you got? Who? Oh, I'm sticking with my boy, Baker.
Shake and bake.
I don't know. Derek Carr, I don't know if he's healthy, if he's going to play.
I don't think he is.
Winston, absolutely not. I'd take Baker Mayfield over Winston.
Yeah, Derek Carr is listed as questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it was, shoulder or something. So
yeah, something like that.
Give us your pick. Bucks or Saints?
Bucks, and if you get, like, if one of the teams get 3-0, like 0-3, then they're, like, not going to the playoffs.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
I would say Bucks and the under. I bet that this game is super low scoring. Saints defense doesn't allow a lot of. I think they've allowed like an average like 17 points over the last like 8 games or something, like including last year. And then the Saints offense is terrible, so the Bucks defense isn't going to have to do much to keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah, probably just another. I don't know. It's going
to be an ugly game.
Ugly game. Mike Evans to start a fight. Definite. Check that off. Bet that.
Yeah, go ahead. At minus 100. It's a lock.
All right, we got the Commanders and the Eagles. Commanders, Eagles, who you got? Let's see it. Bring out the birdie.
Well, I'm glitchy birdie.
Oh, you're a glitchy birdie. Yeah. I would take the Commanders to cover, though. What's that spread? What we got over here?
According to Caesars right now, it's at Philly -9. Commanders to cover doesn't look too bad.
Give me that. Give me Sam Howell. I'll take that. I don't know. Eagles just not. I know they beat Baker and the Buccaneers pretty easy, like 24-10 or something like that. But they're not scoring a lot. And I think Washington's defense will keep them from scoring. They're not going to score no 30 points. But I think Washington can still get about 2 touchdowns on Philly's defense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My thing I don't think that Philly has allowed an opposing running back to have more than 50 rushing yards in a game this year.
Damn, that's huge.
So that could be a game changer just because they lean on Brian Robinson a lot, obviously. But I still think the Commanders will cover.
Yeah, I think +9. That +9's a good number.
Yeah, it is.
So are you leaning that too?
I'd lean Commanders to cover. Eagles will win, obviously, but I think the Commanders will cover that +9 as long as that line, if it moves, I bet it moves the other way. I bet that it might be like +10 by the time it's first kickoff, whatever.
Yeah. I'll take that too. Heck yeah, let it move. Vikings, Panthers. Vikings are one of your 0-3 teams. Do they get a win? You are like indecisive today. What we got? Vikings pick up their first win. You going Panthers? Well, some days you just gotta roll with it. Oops, I don't even know why I'm typing Vikings. I'm gonna the Vikings. I think they get their first win.
I think the Vikings destroy them.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like it's -4.5. I think they cover that. I bet Vikings. If you do an alternate spread, I bet it's Vikings by 10 all day.
Bryce Young's probably not playing still.
Let me look at the injury report.
Ankle, but I think they were just being safe. What do you got?
Yeah, they don't have them on the injury report.
Yeah, I still think Vikings pull it out.
You want to know something hilarious though?
Yeah.
So Andy Dalton's played 1 game, Bryce Young's played 2. Andy Dalton is still the Panthers passing leader this year with 361 yards last week.
Roll Tide. My gosh. Steelers and the Texans.
I have no idea.
You're struggling today.
Yeah,
I didn't pick the Steelers last week, so I'm not going to do that again. I think they beat the even though the Texans look good.
I'm picking the Texans.
They look good. But
yeah, CJ Stroud already has 900 passing yards.
Wow. I just think the defense of Pittsburgh will slow that boat down pretty quick.
It'll definitely be tough because TJ Watt is he should be in MVP conversations. He's so good.
Oh yeah, I think he will.
But CJ Stroud settled in last week. Like I mean, his passes and he's showing that. I think it's Tank Dell, one of his receivers. He looked really good too. He's one. If you can get him on the waiver wire in fantasy, he's solid.
Your eyes going Texans.
Nice
you stuck
try.
In between?
I'm going Texans.
Nice. I'll be the weird Steeler fan. That's okay. Not a fan, but a betting fan. Raiders, Chargers. Here we go. We're getting hot. We're not going to lose another game being the Chargers until we play Kansas City.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna pull a Tim Tebow when he you'll never see a harder player.
Even with Mike Williams. Allen, we're good. We'll get Eckler back, and I think we'll be fine.
He's doubtful.
Son of a bitch. It's ankle.
Derwin James is doubtful.
Wow.
I still think the Chargers.
I think I don't know. I'm not going to be a hater if the Chargers go and get Jonathan Taylor, trade Austin Eckler. I could see it happening because ownership is stupid. But I think if you're not going to use Eckler, if he doesn't want to be there, even though they gave him money, but shit.
You know who they need to get? If they go and pick up Devontae Adams from the Raiders after this game, which it won't happen because it's an interdivisional trade. However, Devontae Adams with Josh Herbert throwing the rock, oh my God. I mean, that's you got if he had 2 weapons, I mean he hasn't had
stupid. Mike Williams was like 6'5", like he could throw it up, but he's not had like a burner. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't I'm not saying Devontae Adams is a speed burner, but I mean he just doesn't have somebody that's gonna go down the field. Keenan Allen's gonna go across the middle, take a shot, and pick up 10 yards. I mean, it's not like he's got he doesn't have that downfield threat anymore, and that's going to hurt him, obviously.
Right.
Pats
I
and the
still
Cowboys.
think Chargers
My bad.
destroy the Raiders.
Yeah. I hope.
The Packers versus Cowboys?
No,
What?
Pats, Patriots, Cowboys. Where you at?
Oh, Cowboys.
The boys?
The Bulls are sticking. What?
All right, you.
Alex,
I'm
Sure,
going.
he's going.
I'm going
Cowboys.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah.
I will say, if I'm a Cowboys after that last week,
No,
letting the Cardinals beat them.
Alex, for real.
Yes.
It might be a hard game for the Patriots because Dallas defense, they're deadly playing against the Giants last.
They are, but now that they don't have Trayvon Diggs, they don't look
Yeah,
quite as
he got
deadly.
Yeah, the Cardinals beat them last week.
What was the score?
It was a weird
It was ugly.
22 something. I don't know. It was low for the Cowboys.
Here, I'll tell you.
22
Give me 1
to
second.
14, I bet.
I'm throwing CD Lamb scoring
CD.
just because he didn't score last week for me. Cost me some money, so here he probably will
Yeah,
score.
I need
so.
CD Lamb to get his draft capital up because I'm trying to make
Yeah,
some trades in fantasy, and
there
I've
you
got
go.
him in 2 leagues. So
But my geez, I don't know. Cardinals and the
they looked
Niners.
bad last week, but
They did. Yeah, the defense just
I have no idea. I'm not going for San
let Josh Dobbs do that to them.
I don't know who to pick.
You don't know who to pick? Cardinals or the Niners?
Cardinals to cover
Ooh, what is that?
-14 on Caesar Sportsbook,
Ooh, that could be. Yeah, they just play so
and
conservative.
the over under is 43.5. I would take the over on that as well, because I mean the Cardinals scored 28 on Dallas defense, which is pretty formidable. Even if they score 20, the Niners are going to
Yeah.
score 24 at least. So
Right.
I would say Cardinals to cover and the over.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Makes sense there. Who do you want it? We're going CMC, Christian McCaffrey touchdown, just because he's been lights out. Another MVP
Yeah.
candidate, probably.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill was the other one.
I know. Tyreek Hill, yada yada.
Yada 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 yada.
He's gonna have to get some more touchdowns though, or
How much?
a lot more.
Like 20,000.
Yards don't get votes. Touchdowns get votes.
No.
Yep. And him sitting the whole fourth quarter doesn't help him get touchdowns.
Yeah,
I wish he
when
would have
he-
played, and it would have helped me in
when he-
fantasy, which I won in fantasy anyway, but it would
Could've
have been
set
cool to win by more.
He could have caught the Mike White dart that Mike White threw.
Whatever. If Mike White threw that to Hill, Tyreek would be in the end zone and the ball would land on the 20-yard line.
All right, Chiefs and the Jets for the Sunday night game.
This is terrible.
This is I don't even.
When they scheduled this, they were like Aaron Rodgers. And now
Yeah.
they're like, shit.
So cheap.
The Jets have nothing. You're going in the middle. Come on,
I have no idea.
The Jets are
I
not.
have no idea.
Okay,
No
then
clue.
this side.
If you're going in the middle, then you at least have to partially get to the Jets because that's terrible.
No, I want to go with Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs are definitely going to win this game. This should be a no contest.
I mean, like, what? Why did I type the Chiefs? That's what you were telling me, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, why are they sticking with Zach Wilson? That just doesn't. I don't understand at all.
So I'm
The love.
surprised. So I think this is where they're at. So they traded for Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, that didn't work out, obviously, because he got hurt. Who knows how it would have worked out if he stays healthy. But now they're like, do we really want to go and get another quarterback that, so then we have 2 quarterbacks that we traded for? Because, who are they? I mean, maybe Justin Fields. Maybe if they have to get Kirk Cousins is going to cost some draft capital. They're going to be out of picks for 2 years.
So I saw one thing where they could go get, or I don't even know. This was probably just a big joke. Matt Ryan. I mean,
Isn't Matt
obviously-
Ryan like a broadcaster
he's
now?
a broadcaster, but hell, they come out of the booth. But I mean, the Jets were like, oh, they're Super Bowl contenders now, and this and that. I'm not buying that they were Super Bowl contenders with Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
Right.
the defense Yes, but shit. Any average quarterback then should be able to come in there and take this team to the playoffs or even be in contention for the division if they were that good to be Super Bowl contenders just with Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
A lot of smoke was blown up that shit right there.
Well, and here's the other thing. Everyone's talking about the Jets defense. The Cowboys scored 30 on them. You know, like, like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're bad, but the Cowboys like made them look stupid. So I don't know. I think this is a Breece Hall breakout game. His workload's like been ramping up throughout the season, and I think that he gets. I think that he gets some work in against Kansas City.
It'll be interesting. Terrible Sunday, like terrible primetime game though.
Yeah, we haven't. Which, to be fair, it normally takes to the second half of the season before the primetime games start being. Because even now, you know, the teams are just. I mean, you could see it when. I mean, Justin Tucker missed a game winner. You can tell everybody's a little rusty.
You're right.
So
yeah. And the finale, Monday night, the Seahawks and the Giants. I seen this. I seen the odds on this already. I'm going Seahawks. If I'm pretty sure they are not favored. They're the underdogs in this game at like plus 150 or plus 200. Give me that.
According to Caesars, it's Seahawks minus 1.5. Let me go check.
Oh, they moved the line. Damn it.
Let me check. Oh.
It was like Tuesday or Wednesday, like Seattle.
You can't see my screen, right?
No. Seattle was the underdog, so damn. I knew I should have jumped on it then when they were they were the underdog. Who you got?
Right now, yeah, Seahawks minus 1.5.
Put me on.
Yep.
Don't put me on. Behind me on. On.
You get the Seabirds.
No, I don't want my
Okay.
No.
Ryan's undecided, so he's gonna sit on the fence.
Okay.
Matt Breida touchdown.
Who's Matt Breida?
He's a running back for the Giants.
Nice.
No, I thought it was Saquon Barkley.
He's out.
He's hurt, man. Everybody's hurt.
Everybody's hurt. He's listed as questionable, but I don't think he's gonna play.
Yeah. I would go. What's the over under?
47.
I thought that's pretty high. I'm going Kenneth Walker. I think he had 2 touchdowns in the last game. I talk shit on Twitter that he would be the rushing leader, so I need some more output from him. So I'll go Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown.
He's got 4 touchdowns on the year, so him to score one is pretty safe.
Yeah.
Or Tyler Lockett to score a touchdown. That's also a safe one because
I bet that last week too. And that ain't coming.
Touchdown machine. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's give early Super Bowl prediction. Who do you got in the Super Bowl?
I got the Eagles.
Okay. Versus.
No, not the Eagles. I mean Miami.
Obviously.
Versus. Can you try to guess Alex and Dad?
I was going to say the Eagles, but you said no.
Niners.
Niners?
No.
He just wants us to give him ideas. He doesn't know. He's like, give me NFC teams because I forgot.
Yeah,
come on.
It's Rams.
The Rams?
Yeah.
Wow. Bold. Absolute boldness.
I got Niners, Bengals. Bengals, third time's a charm. It'd be the third time they meet the Niners in the Super Bowl.
Bengals, Niners.
Who do you pick, Ben?
Who am I picking?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, if Tua stays healthy, Miami looks the scariest right now. Like, I don't know. They're just putting up a ton of points. But when they play a good offensive team, are they going to be able to score?
Well, Mike White was doing really good against the Raw.
He's haunted by Mike White.
70 points. I think the Niners, like, my lord, a complete team.
Yeah. That's what happens when you pay your quarterback $870,000 a year.
Yeah, and you can hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. And you have, I mean, shit, Brandon
Ayuk, Deebo Samuel.
He runs. Yeah, I mean, they all run. It's ridiculous just what they're able to do.
They don't much.
No, I'm just saying, like, they just have different weapons, and how they're using them is just smart.
They scheme people very well too.
Yeah. But I would say if the Bengals can kick it in gear, I mean, that's the team to beat, obviously. I mean, I got that future wager, let's go Bengals for Super Bowl champs, but I don't know.
We got to see how healthy Burrow looks. And a lot of people, like I said last week, and don't get me wrong, you as my witness, I'm just as pissed off as any other Bengals fan. But Joe Burrow has won one game in weeks 1 through 2 out of the 4 seasons he's been in the NFL.
Yep.
He's terrible the first couple weeks. Last week he looked a lot better. There was the first quarter didn't look great, but after that, as soon as he started, I mean, he wasn't even moving last week. He was taking 3 or 4 steps per play and was still cutting apart the defense. As soon as he gets his mobility back, I think that they're back in full swing. The defense, their pass rush looked great. Their run defense looked great. I think they get it together.
Yeah.
I hope that my Buffalo gets 2-2.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they lose.
Go Fins, right?
Yeah, we my Miners to go for 4-0.
Yeah. All
You
I gotta say
can't
is
call them your Niners.
Yeah. No.
I said Miners. Like if you mind.
49ers, not Miners.
Right.
I'm talking about
Watch out for that other LA team. Watch out for the other LA team.
Salty LA.
Yeah.
The Bolts.
They already faced
Chargers are legit. They just are unlucky.
Very unlucky.
It's all right.
All right.
Like I said,
college football games coming up. I don't
Yes.
think we do.
Yeah,
College football
OT
Let me look.
versus OT.
OT.
But overtime.
tonight. Utah and Oregon State. That's a top 25 matchup.
Yeah. I thought there was one
Let's
more.
go
big
Utah.
One.
Hammered Utah. They were plus 150.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good one.
We got
We got Kansas and
coming
Texas.
up. Oh yeah,
Kansas and Texas, LSU and Ole Miss, Notre Dame and Duke. That is a game of that's
That'd be
college
a
game
good
day.
And
That's
I think
college game day.
obviously Colorado and USC is going to get a lot of attention as well, just because
Yeah, but
it's just what's going to happen. But yeah, that Duke Notre Dame game, yes.
if Duke wins this game, they're like really starting to
Legit?
So the thing is, I don't know if you watched the Pat McAfee show, but they are like absolutely just trying to get Riley Leonard, Duke's quarterback, to be in Heisman contention. Because he's not really in most of the votes that I've seen. But like they're trying so hard, and they interviewed him today, and he seems like a very likable guy. But if he goes out and has a game on this pretty much game of the week I think it's on ABC, nationally televised. He goes out and has a game. He might actually be in Heisman content. Like he might actually be in that dialogue that's happening. So that could be a fun game.
If for some reason Louisville, since big Louisville guy, if Louisville beats NC State this week, the following week they get Notre Dame at Louisville.
Right. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah. So Louisville plays tonight.
Yeah. Oh, is it tonight?
Yes.
I thought it was like a 2:00. Shit, we better get off of it.
Yeah, it might actually be going on right now.
Yeah, I bet it was 7:30. Son of a gun.
Let me pull it up.
Watch it.
But we got to get the reaction of the score real quick while we're still on here.
Yeah. We got some horse bets too coming up. Gotta get those out for Saturday.
All right, it's second quarter, Corey. What do you think the score is?
We're probably gonna be like 14-7.
It's donuts. Nobody scored.
Wow. I would
Louisville
not
just missed the field goal.
Yeah, that's about right. I would not
NC
expect
State's got
that.
the ball.
Holy
Looks
cow.
like about on the 35, 4th and 11. So
Wow. And we
Yeah.
just put up numbers last week too.
yeah, well, they're playing a real team now. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Where
Do you wanna
about this one?
No. You wanna tell them we're like sign off? Like, subscribe?
We're signing off, so like and hit the subscribe button and view what do you think the Super Bowl will be.
Good idea. And go watch the Toy Story game Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning. Atlanta and Jaguars, 8:30.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching.